Okay, so back to what we do. We travel a lot. And how do we do that? It's a small group, 15 students is maximum. We try to keep it just about there. This way we can work together better and we don't overwhelm small sites and museums. So there's always plenty of space for everyone. How do we travel? Mostly by chartered bus, which takes us from one place to another. But we do other things as well. We'll spend a lot of time on ferry boats. We'll spend some time on the subway in Athens. We fly places like Cyprus. We walk around a lot, and so we'll be out in the countryside. You could call it hiking, but you don't want to imagine having a heavy backpack and going out in the woods and pitching your tent. It's having a day pack on your back and walking a couple miles uphill to go see a site. Okay, so when we move around a lot, obviously we're not doing homestays because we're on the road all the time. So what we do is we stay in hotels. We stay in a lot of hotels because we move around so much. And Greek hotels are rated on an A to E scale, with A being super fancy and E being a place that you probably wouldn't be excited about staying if you didn't have to. And we normally aim for B or C, which are perfectly functional hotels, nice, clean, but nothing fancy. You're probably wondering about the food situation. Students ask about that all the time, quite reasonably, because you will, in fact, want to eat. And so how does this work? So the hotel almost always will provide a breakfast for free. It comes with the price of the room. Breakfast quality and depth sort of varies from place to place. Some of them are amazing and some of them are pretty basic. For the rest of the day beyond that, you'll largely arrange your own food. We typically, or frequently at least, eat lunch together. And so we'll buy lunch in the morning, buy a sandwich and a piece of fruit, something to drink. Because if we're going to be out in the countryside at a site, we will eat at the site. Sometimes we're in town and we'll split up and just eat whatever you want for lunchtime. For dinner, we're done by dinner time for the day in terms of group work, and so people are free to do whatever they want for dinner. Some people will scrounge something up at a grocery store, some people will go out and have a gyro, some people will go out and have a fancy meal depending on the day. So basically the summary being breakfast for free at the hotel, the rest of the meals you pay for on an ad hoc basis. Greece is a pretty cheap country to live in, and you can eat really cheaply if you want to.